That's what makes you who you are.
Legitimately getting goosebumps watching this shit.
Yeah. Hey, no cap, bro. I'm dead getting chills. I'm trying to let the trailer breathe though.
Minutes and 20 seconds, or do you want to do the Warner's Brother official trailer, which is 3 minutes?
Let me see what the I just want to do it from the official source. Both of those shits from the official source.
It says Warner Brothers.
Oh no, because the teaser trailer and the official trailer are two different things though. Hold on.
So we doing the official.
Yeah, the one that's what's the one that's the most recent?
The official trailer says 3 hours ago.
This shit about to piss me off. Cause hold on. Okay. Oh no, do the one about DC. Let's do the one about do the one. Let's
DC
do the
official trailer 1 day ago, 3 minutes.
Yeah. Cause Warner Bros just posted they posted their shit today. Them boy late as fuck. Them boy late, boy. We here, man. Hey, so I'm real quick, y'all. This is for the people watching the full video. I'm building up my identity on my channel, rebuilding my identity. Well, not rebuilding, just like kind of, getting back to putting those building blocks on. I know it's like a lot going on here, Swaggy P, back, whatever, you know what I'm saying, gaming, comics, anime, all that. You feel me? I'm all that. You know what I'm saying? This is just me. I don't even know what I was about to say. Me and my dog Taj about to watch this. We're about to watch this new Superman trailer that came out a day ago. Give our thoughts on it and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I'm super excited to be doing this with my dog. You know what I'm saying? My boy Taj is here.
Nigga, this shit about to be crazy, nigga. This Superman shit we've been waiting for too long, bro.
Yeah,
finally, hopefully we get a good Superman movie. Not saying
this nigga do not like Man of Steel. He do not like Man of Steel.
That's why I said it's not about if the Henry Cavill shit was good. Because Henry Cavill probably could have played a great Superman, like I always say. That nigga, Zack Snyder, really fucked that nigga. Trying to make this old dark Superman shit. That's not what we need. We already have Batman. We don't need Superman to be a dark character in a dark universe.
He wasn't OD dark. He wasn't like OD dark.
Nigga, the whole movie was put in that noir setting on the film.
Oh, that dark tone. It was not pretty. Yeah. The action. Speak on the action though. Speak on the action. How was the action?
Nigga, the action is one category.
Speak on it though. Nigga,
it was decent.
Oh, he lying. This nigga.
Just Man of Steel.
Yes.
Just Man of Steel. The action was it was good, bro. I'm not saying that the action wasn't good. But we didn't come to the movie just to see the action. We came to see a good Superman movie.
I get it. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. My dog Taj a little bit more versed on the lore of comic book characters and I am type shit. I'm a huge fan. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's not even about that. Stop. Number one, stop downplaying your knowledge. It's not about if you know a lot or not. Nigga, was this shit a good representation of the shit that you know about the character?
I thought it was. That's how you know I don't really know for real, because I thought that shit was a good ass fucking movie. For real, I thought that shit was fire. Hold on though, because you know it's all small. We running against time. This man Taj, it's crazy.
My man.
I've been
talking that Man of Steel shit to me. I started tripping.
I've been on the phone with this nigga all day. This the most personality this nigga done had all day. This nigga is clearly also excited to be here on some shit. You know, we are
very excited. Long time viewer, first time contestant.
Yeah. First time reoccurring character on the show. We ain't even gonna call you no guest type shit. We ain't even gonna call you no guest. Alright, this is my dog that we finna lock in. I'm opening up the trailer, drag it back to 0. Alright. 3, 2, 1.
Are you being serious right now?
Yeah.
You'd let me interview you as Superman.
Sure.
Ready?
Let's do it, Cronkite.
Superman.
Miss Lane.
I just got chills. I got chills.
For what some
that nigga ran that Miss Lane.
Today, the Secretary of Defense said he was going to look into your actions. That's funny?
My actions? I stopped a war.
Maybe.
Not maybe. I did.
In effect, you illegally entered a country.
This is how you're gonna be?
I'm not the one being interviewed, Superman. Did you consult with the president?
No.
You seemingly acting as a representative of
I
the
wasn't
United States
representing
will
anybody
cause
except for me.
problems around the world.
And doing good.
I would question myself in the same situation and consider the consequences.
People were going to die. Hey, buddy. Eyes up here.
Bro, I'm getting chills, bro.
Your choices. Your actions. That's what makes you who you are.
Legitimately getting goosebumps watching this shit.
Yo! Hey! No cap, bro. I'm dead getting chills. I'm trying to let the trailer breathe, though.
He's not a man.
Yo, I know you keep Mr. Terrific in that hoe.
Yeah, for sure.
Somehow become the
I don't know too much about Mr. Terrific, though. I ain't gonna cap.
They got my boy Guy Gardner.
Accept that.
I cleaned your boots. I'll go get them for you.
You have a dog?
What's that
Alright.
that meme? Take my money, nigga. Take
Nah, for real. That shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. My one of the channels I follow, bro, like Amazing Lucas. I saw, bro, he had kind of like threw like a little bit of shade to it, like wow, I don't know why y'all excited for that shit. It's like, bro, like visually that shit look fire. Like that don't look.
Number one, bro. Okay, number one, visually amazing.
Yeah, that shit look visually stunning.
Like I said earlier, bro. Sometimes we don't need, like, when you have a character like Superman, who is above all. Like, Superman he's super. He can do everything like a man do to the crazy, most extreme versions of whatever you can do. So his character development, or the tone of the movie needs to be how the world sees him, and we need to see his inner dialogue. You know what I mean? The tone of the film don't need to be his internal dialogue. You know what I mean? So yeah, we know Superman struggles. We know Superman struggles between the act of doing good and being perceived as a god, because he can't just, because you kind of peeped it in the movie. You know what I mean? In the trailer, when she was like, I mean, you kind of went over there and just kind of did this shit on Represent America. He's like, I wasn't representing anybody. I'm representing myself. People were gonna die. That's the shit that I wanted to see in that Man of Steel shit.
Yeah.
They gave this man Henry Cavill like 12 lines through the whole movie.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It looked like it was way more depth to this movie than the Man of Steel. Like, it's a lot. Like, Man of Steel is I love Man of Steel. Like, you know, Tyler know how I feel about Man of Steel. I love Man of Steel. But this looks like my issue with the last Spider-Man movie, the 3 Spider-Man movies that came with Tobey and Andrew, Tom in that joint. It was like, I didn't feel like it was. I mean, some aspects it was better, like, than the older movies. Like, what are we talking about? Visuals? You know what I'm saying? But in more ways than one, I see this James Gunn Superman movie being a lot, you know, just a upgrade from the last Superman movie that we got, or the, like, Superman iterations that we got. First off, whoever that cast, bro, as Superman, bro, look fire. Like, no,
fire.
Yeah, no dick ride.
A lot of people give him slack, but we gotta remember, Henry Cavill when he played Superman, Henry Cavill was like what 6'4". You know what I mean? Yeah, he looks just like the Justice League version of Superman that we all know and love. That's what most people, when they think of Superman, they think of like a person who's built really, really well up top, has really decent legs, and that's how Henry Cavill is built. You know what I mean? So he got that big, that chiseled jaw. So he looks really like the typical of how you draw Superman. But when you look at how how they made his costume, a lot of people were making fun of his costume. Nigga, that's how his costume looked back in the day.
Yeah, that shit. With
they revamped.
Have niggas never seen other versions of Superman's what is it called? His insignia?
Yeah,
You know niggas gotta use vocabulary when they talk about comic book. Like, let me be a nigga again or some shit. Has niggas never seen the S on his chest in different iterations? Niggas still brought vocabulary into that shit. But nah, bro, like, cause I ain't gonna lie, I used to like I was kind of the same way as like the general consensus at one point, like with the S being on the back of the cape. I had never really seen that jump before. Like the first time I seen it, I think I was an adult. But goddamn, I be trying to fix the brim of my hat. I gotta get a new hat. This whole crooked. But yeah, the S on the back of the cape or whatever. Cause I think I was my comparison was always to the Justice League show, like the most iconic Justice League show. They said
the cartoon version that we all grew up on. That's what
right, and that's what everyone's like. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
They're not really out here looking at the comics or going. A lot of people don't even look at the animated movies. It's just people that's already into that world. They know about this shit. But it's like no, they did a lot of good things with just the trailer. Number one, we taking it back. We taking it back to old Lex Luthor. I'm just basing this based off of the look. Lex Luthor in recent iterations, he does have a little more like built to him. He's a little beefier. Because at one point Brainiac takes over his body and it helps him he gets a disease. Brainiac takes over his body, makes him like stronger, all that other stuff. That's different iterations. In the old iterations of Superman, Lex Luthor was like this. He was like, he's the opposite of the Man of Steel. You know what I mean? He's a lot smaller, he's skinnier, he looks, because in some iterations Lex Luthor was a diseased kid. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't like, he was on some, not cancer, but he had like a disease as a kid that made him be frail and stuff. So it looks like they might be going with like a early iteration, even with Clark, the way his suit looks, the way he's acting. You know what I mean? Like it all looks like they're going with like maybe an older, closer to the original, closer to source material as they can. Now I know when it comes to Superman's power output in this movie, he's not gonna be doing some of the old stuff that was happening in like the old comics. Example would be him like literally pulling the planet or circling the planet so fast that he's reversing time.
Right.
In the movies, we're not gonna.
We're not getting that. Yeah.
You know like the trailer, we do see a small feat of strength. We see this man punch a monster that's obviously the size of
the skyscraper type
planet.
shit. Yeah.
He knocked that monster the fuck out type shit. So it's pretty cool. And another cool detail that I was kind of like peeping was that they used the old theme song from the old Superman.
Oh yeah,
that's called paying. You know
yeah.
When you them little details mean a lot.
Yeah, facts.
And then throwing Mr. Terrific in there, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, I've only ever seen like Wait, get the people at home like a little breakdown on Mr. Terrific. Who is Mr. Terrific, Times? Like, is he like because I know nothing about him. I seen him animated plenty of times all over social media, but I don't know anything about the character at all. Is he a hero or a villain? Like, what's up with him?
Well, yeah, Mr. Terrific he's a hero, and his power is basically just super intelligence. I don't want to make it sound like basically like that's nothing. No, because at one point, in a lot of
so
comics,
who would be is Tony Stark considered super intelligent or?
Yeah, definitely. It's like he's in the realm of like, if I had to put Mr. Terrific up there,
you like with Reed?
Definitely. He's probably in the realm maybe not smarter, because DC, the way DC and Marvel kind of do their intelligence, it's not that it's so different that it's like we can't compare, but it's like in DC, they focus more on their intelligence with like futuristic alien tech. That's how you know if you really in that dope bracket of I'm a smart nigga. Like if you can mess with like a mother box, or if you can mess with or some people say like a boom tube. You know what I mean? If you can see those types of technology, like the new god technology, or shit, some of the old gods, Kryptonian, Themyscirian technology, if you can mess with that, then you're in that upper ranks. But when it comes to Marvel, they do something similar, but it's more along the lines of like industrial technology.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, exactly.
You know
Military weapons, military grade weapons, innovations in military weapons, which was the Iron Man suit.
The reason, the reason we knew like the Mr. Fantastic was like up there is because not only did Mr. Fantastic, you know, he was already like a dope scientist, he already did all that type of stuff, but he helped create he created the ultimate nullifier. You know what I mean? Which is like something that can erase. Well, and some of the races does, and some of the races, that was Galactus' weapon. But basically, he understood how to mess with it. You know what I mean? Or like, but that's neither here nor there. I say all that to say, usually in comics or in like iterations of Superman, we're not really going to see Mr. Terrific. You know what I mean? That's why that was cool to me. Because he's more of like a background character.
So what role does he play in like Superman's lore? What can you predict? You know what I'm saying, that he's gonna be like the role he's gonna play in the movie? Like, what do you think?
Oh, that's easy. The role he sets up is for the Justice League.
Oh,
you can see other characters of the Justice League. And that's the only time Mr. Terrific is prevalent in Superman's lore.
So Mr. Terrific is actually a part of the Justice League.
Yeah, he's okay. But at one point, the lead, there was no real leader of the Justice League. It's really like the like, you know how the Boys, it was like the Seven. That's how the Justice League was ran. It was really the founding members of the Justice League was really running that shit and putting people on certain missions. When just like on the show, when the Justice League started getting too big, you know what I mean? When you started getting hella heroes that's joining left and right, you got, at first it was Batman, who was really out here in the Watchtower. Right? It was Batman in the Watchtower. He's monitoring, he's sending people to different parts of the globe because you know Batman's the world's greatest detective. He's one of the smartest minds in the entire DC universe. So he's able to kind of predict what hero is best for what solution. Then the bigger the Justice League got, the more intense they got. You know, Batman got to be on the front lines. So they passed to John Jones, aka Mr. Martian Manhunter. He was the designated, like, I guess, like, captain for a minute. And he's not the leader of the Justice League, but he's the person in basic control of the Watchtower. He holding the Watchtower down pretty much type shit. Yeah. And then over time it was switching in between Martian Manhunter realized, you know, how smart Mr. Terrific is, and he leaves him to do stuff for the Watchtower, like fixing the Watchtower, making sure the beam that takes these niggas from like the teleporter beam, he's the one who fixes and maintains that. All the hot-to-death technology, when Cyborg ain't there to fuck with the boom tube, Mr. Terrific can fuck with that shit. You know what I mean? So,
I ain't gonna lie, when you said boom tube earlier, I didn't even know what you was talking about for real. What's the boom tube?
Boom tubes are basically it's technology that comes from Apocalypse, and it basically can do a lot of things. But one of the main things it can do is teleport an individual anywhere in the universe.
Who is Apocalypse in fucking DC?
Apocalypse is the name of the planet that Darkseid is on.
Oh, okay.
Like back in the day, Apocalypse, there was just one planet that all the guys, you know, that they lived on. Then niggas had like this big ass fight, crazy wild shit happened, and after the fight, the aftermath was the next generation of the gods, and they called themselves the new gods. right? So Darkseid. My bad.
Oh my God, this man.
Yeah, but yeah, so they just help you. They can do a lot of other stuff, but the main thing of that is that they help Darkseid teleport throughout the universe. And I believe, I'm not 100% sure, but it can go to like different universes.
Okay. So it can teleport through
yeah,
all of the universe. Nah, you good, bro. You good, bro. It's on some genuine excitement for real. Let me say what I wanted to say type shit. Cause all my shit real, like, you know what I'm saying? It's real chill for real. Hey, look, like, nigga, low-key don't even want to open his mouth. I really like the character design for Superman. I think he looks cool. I like the casting. Bro look dope, though. Bro look dope. I like...
That nigga look fine.
Yeah, no, bro look cool as fuck. Like, I didn't really think, like, coming behind Henry Cavill and the aesthetic that he brought to the character, I didn't think they would ever be able to, like, you know, even match that. I'll say at the very least, bro matches Henry Cavill's aesthetic. I don't know how bro is built or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because I know that did a lot for Henry Cavill's, like, you know, the campaign that we pushed for Henry Cavill as well. It just looks super, like, bro, it looks super visually stunning, bro. Like I said, like Todd said, we were both getting goosebumps and chills all throughout the trailer. Excited to see, I'm excited to see Crypto. You know what I mean? I really want to see, like, how they're,
that having Crypto in the movie shit.
Crypto is about.
I got for real goosebumps.
Crypto is about to be crazy.
Fire.
Like, right now, my favorite live action iteration of Superman is the Superman and Lois show. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, bro, I was literally about to say that shit. That might be, to me personally, that show and Smallville.
Oh yeah, Smallville. I never watched Smallville.
Superman, bro. Like,
yeah.
Smallville has such a, bro. I say this shit. I'm happy we on camera. I say this shit, and I'll say this shit to the day I die. The nigga who plays Superman on Smallville, that nigga should have got a chance to be on the big screen. You know what I mean? He definitely should have got a chance to be on the big screen. But homie that's doing Superman and Lois shit, nigga, what's that shit from The Boys? Perfect. Down to the last minute detail.
It's on some throw your hands up, absolute cinema for real. Nah, bro, go. Hey, do you know who else he voices? Do you know who else he voices?
Nah.
He voices Sephiroth as well.
The dude who plays Superman?
Exactly. That just made that nigga like 30 times cooler on some shit.
Nigga, it really did, because that nigga was the bane of my existence when I was playing Kingdom Hearts on some shit.
Oh, I think no. He not OG Sephiroth. He's the most recent Sephiroth though. I think. Yeah, he's the most recent.
I couldn't tell the difference.
Yeah, no, he bodied. But man, my thing with these superhero movies though, like, I'm always here for the one-off story. I'm here for it. I'll have the movie in my collection. Is this gonna be the movie that drives the entire universe of DC the entire universe of DC and the plot and everything that happens? Is that gonna drive it forward? Is this movie driving it forward? Is this setting the groundwork for what's to come from DC movies moving forward? Are we getting a Justice League? Is James Gunn gonna be spearheading everything? Cause I like James Gunn's work. Like, to be honest, James Gunn, the Guardians, he does the Guardians. He did the second Suicide Squad. I think, what else he did?
I mean, honestly, that's all you need to know.
Yeah, James.
For a nigga who's doing a superhero movie, nigga, that's all you need to know is that he's done successful superhero movies before.
Absolutely.
And if he can do one, and it's not, now let me not say that, it's not, I don't mean he can do another one. But if he's shown that he's willing to put in the work to know the character and to make the fans happy with his work, because he take pride in being a director, then I'm perfectly fine with giving this nigga a chance. You know what I mean? Like homie who's doing was it the new Thor movie? I'm not 100% sure who it is, but it's a new I think it's the Thor movie. I'm just not 100% sure. But one of these directors basically was like, "Oh yeah, I ain't never even read the comments." Like, "Oh, the God of War shit." They basically asked the director who's doing the live action God of War movie, how do you like the God of War, trilogy? How it's such a big staple in the gaming community? He was like, oh, honestly, I've never played the games. I tried playing it, but I kind of just fumbled through the controller.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I really don't be liking that though, bro. I don't be liking that shit.
That's what I'm saying. I don't like that shit.
Okay.
That means now if he's gonna sit down and really put in the work to know the lore, like to read the books, to read the game manuals, to sit here and watch a cinematic movie of all the games. You know what I mean? To go back and to go from God of War 1, and if you're really going if you really getting greedy, to go to Ascension, and then go all the way down to Ragnarok, and he learns, then I'm fine with that. You know what I mean? But if he's not even willing to do that, he's just like, I'm gonna make a good movie. That's not how it goes when you're doing fictional things. Like,
now you say all of this to say what? Like, what's the point? Like, how does tie back into the Superman movie and James Gunn?
Oh, because James Gunn did that work. That's
why it was
so good.
And it shows though, right? It shows. Literally in that trailer, it showed.
The last movie. Look at the last movie that James Gunn did with the Guardians.
I haven't watched Guardians 3 yet.
I'm not gonna spoil nothing, but it was a tearjerker because he stayed true to the character. You know what I mean? He learned a lot about the character. Now, I know a lot of people will sit here and say, well, there was a lot of things that he skipped. Yeah, I mean, you can't put everything in a superhero movie. You can't put every nuance of the character that you love in the movie. You know what I mean?
You gonna make some people happy. You gonna make some people mad.
Yeah, but you gotta look at the overall project that he putting out. You know what I mean? Everybody loves Star-Lord. Everybody loves Chris Pratt now. You know what I mean? But in the comics, Star-Lord at first he wasn't the charismatic character that he is in the movies. You know what I mean? But James Gunn worked with Chris Pratt. He learned more about the world and learns that Star-Lord becomes this dope-ass nigga. So what did he do? He gets a dope-ass nigga to play the character, and we watch the development of said dope-ass nigga. You know
said dope-ass. This nigga about it. My video about to be bleep, 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 bleep. This nigga Taj. Oh, Lord. But keep going.
You get stuff like that. So I say all that, like I said, James Gunn, I feel like he's going to stay true. That's why it was a like, oh, okay, James Gunn making the next Superman movie. Okay, I can kind of breathe easy type shit.
You know, I didn't. Yeah, I never.
Look what he did with that.
Right, I never was disappointed with any of James Gunn's work. Like I haven't watched the second Suicide Squad movie twice, but it's like that shit was way better than the first one. You know what I'm saying? I love all of the Guardians movies. Literally, like, I did not know who the Guardians of the Galaxy were before that movie came out, and I think a lot of us can second that notion. But or didn't know much. Didn't know much about him. Let me say that. It don't matter. Final remarks.
Go ahead.
I'm excited. I'm excited to. I'm just super excited, bro. It just looks. It looks like visually like captivating. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we was getting chills. It just looked like a lot to unpack in this movie. You know what I mean? It's like it almost looked like the movie might be like, I know it's not gonna be 3 hours, but it just looked like it could be like a fucking 3 hour movie because it looked like it's gonna like cover so much. It's way more colorful, you know, than the previous Superman live action iteration that we got on the big screen. Superman and Lois is a little like, it kind of got like a little darkness to it too, the way they shot it. It's like it's like it kind of look like it's always a little gloomy outside or something. It's never too bright there. But this one looks a lot more colorful. I like the way bro looks as Superman. I like the way Lois looks. I wasn't too big of a fan of the DCEU Lois. I didn't really like the way she looked. I didn't feel like she looked like Lois Lane. Like don't every like Lois Lane always got dark hair, right?
Yeah, she does. She's supposed to have dark hair.
Yeah, she was on some red. I just like, she was cool. You know what I'm saying? It was cool, but like I like the show Lois better. Excited to see Crypto. Oh damn, we getting bruh's Lex Luthor. Who that boy who played Beast in the X-Men movies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we getting bruh's Lex Luthor. So I want to see what bruh do. Like, cause I only know I've only ever seen him as Beast in the X-Men movie where he kind of played, you know, obviously he's the timid intellectual in that movie. So him being like this brooding, like overly confident, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I'm really excited to see how he steps into that role. I'm more so on some actor shit. Like I like the but I mean I'm still here for the comic book shit. I'm a comic book fan, but
no, you trying to see if niggas can step above their station.
I wanna see these performances. Like for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for the action. Do not sell me James Gunn on these action scenes. Don't sell me, bro. Do not. This man Elijah, bro. I'm not, bro. If I get on the game with Elijah, I'm playing for 10 minutes and that's it. I gotta go. This man Elijah. But anyways,
definitely playing for more than 10 minutes.
I need to see like where's this movie? What is this movie kind of like? What is this leading us into for the future of DC? That's what I'm excited to see as well. It just looks like it's about to be fun, man. I'm excited to see it. I'm going to see it in theaters. Got to put respect. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to always support the superhero medium. The superhero medium for sure, always. So I'm going to see that joint in theaters. I'm copping tickets. And me and Taj will return for a movie review and our reflection on the movie as well. So y'all stay tuned for that. I'm gonna let my dog Taj go ahead and give his final remarks on the trailer, and then we'll wrap it up.
Overall, bro, the trailer looks amazing. It do look real colorful. It looks like the tone of the movie may have, like, you know, obviously it's gonna have a few dark elements, but it looks like overall we're doing more of a Superman internal struggle.
Yeah, I like the interview. I like the interview with Lois and Superman scene. That looked like that was gonna be pretty.
That's gonna be good.
That joint look like, and also we're gonna get. I feel like I don't know if it's been like like Invincible and The Boys or whatever, but it was like superhero movies of the past wasn't really giving us a lot of like how these guys move, or maybe it was. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't like cognizant of it, you know what I'm saying, in my younger years of like how a superhero being a part, you know, of society affects everyday society. You know, the collateral damage, you know what I'm saying, the difference in opinions, the support, the people who are bashing them, you know what I'm saying, the people protesting against them. So I'm really excited to see what they do there. I wonder if there are going to be any casualties, you know? Like, are we gonna?
I like that aspect of it a lot, because it's like you just said, in a lot of the other movies they mention it, but you don't really get to see. Like, for example, in Marvel's movies, in the all right, so this happened twice in Marvel. They did a pretty good job, but it just could have been done a little different. I'm gonna say better, just differently. But like at the end of Avengers 2. When they're you know, they're doing their shit or whatever, or it might have been even after Avengers 2, because that happened afterwards.
You talking about Civil War? Yeah, Civil War.
No,
Captain America, Civil War.
Yeah, the reason all of that shit happened. Well, I mean, obviously it's different in the comics than it is in the movies and all that good shit. But the whole reason that the Sokovia Accords even happened was because of the Avengers. Because all of that wild shit that was happening, it created so much collateral damage that there was really no one to really blame. You know what I mean? You gotta have someone to blame type shit. So there was no one to blame, so that, you know, in the movies, that's why the whole thing was. That's why Iron Man was so mad at Cap. He's like, nigga, we can't really be above the law type shit, which was, it's a funny turning point for his character, because at the beginning of the second Iron Man movie, that was his whole thing. The United States was like, yo, we want your suit. You know what I mean? And he was just like, no, I'm above y'all niggas. I'm not giving y'all niggas anything. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas can't. Now, his real thing was y'all can't be trusted with. I know y'all just gonna use it for weapons and then bug the fuck out. So, but it's a cool turning point of the character to see, like, yo, we kind of be held accountable for shit. Like, we can't really be bugging. You know what I mean? So it's cool to kind of, I mean, you could look at it a few different ways too. I mean, there's tons of different ways. You could look at it like, this is Iron Man's way of like staying responsible and all that good stuff. But that's a whole nother franchise. When it comes to this shit, I am very excited to see Superman on the big screen. I'm definitely excited because I want to see how they're going to use Are they using the Justice League? Are they using the Justice Society of America? Are they saying this is on some Justice League, Superman and his amazing friends type shit? Like, I don't know. But it's dope to kind of see those characters on the big screen. Because like I said, you don't usually see, like when you think of a Green Lantern, you don't think of Guy Gardner. You think of Hal Jordan, John Stewart, shit, Kyle Rayner. The last thing you think about is Guy Gardner. So
I ain't never even heard of. I've never even heard of Guy Gardner on some shit.
Like that's what I was saying earlier. He's a lesser, like in the comic book community, people know who he is. But when you're talking about mainstream fandom, a lot of people who are just new to this, who are casual readers of comics, they don't know who Guy Gardner is. They don't even know who Kyle Rayner is. They only know John Stewart because he was in the Justice League show. And then they know Hal Jordan because he is the face of Green Lantern. You know what I mean? When you look at Justice League, you see a white Green Lantern, which is Hal Jordan. I mean, he's the most famous, strongest Green Lantern, all that good stuff. But it's cool to kind of see. That's why another reason why I like James Gunn, because he do take characters that are sometimes not as popular or lesser known, and he makes them make them
niggas cool. So I think that's a very crucial element of like good storytelling, to like bring a lesser known character to the forefront and like, you know what I'm saying? Cause that man E had mentioned that joint about Mr. Negative in the first the 2018 Spider-Man game was on some old like, cause Mr. Negative is obviously not one of Spider-Man's top 5 rogues or whatever, but to kind of like bring him to the forefront and like give him that light to shine, like that joint was really cool or whatever. So it's like it's a lot of elements that James Gunn is like tapping into that we can already see from the trailer type shit. That's already shaping up for the movie to be like, man, I think that joint gonna be hard though.
I think it's gonna be good too. My biggest thing is just how, and I can only compare it to Marvel. That's why I'm saying it. But how Marvel did it in the first Iron Man movie, where you get like a small peep of the Avengers. You know, when Nick Fury was like, "Yo, I got a team of people I'm really trying to like get together." That's like a small drop of, yo, y'all might be getting the Avengers. So in this one, maybe these other heroes, it might be the Justice Society, but that might be a segue for us to know, yo, he's building up to make a Justice League. You know what I mean? And that, to me, is dope. Because if we get a mention of the big bad in this movie, you know what I mean? Because we don't know.
Hey, who was that? Who was bro? Yeah, who was bro? He was fighting in a like Juggernaut looking suit. Who was that?
That could have been Lex, because you know Lex he got his he just like the battle suit. And Lex's battle suit, it looks kind of like that. Like it's supposed to have like a holographic helmet, but where he can see through it. That's why like in the cartoons and stuff you see his face, because in all reality.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I think that's probably a good guess. That more than likely was Lex, because that's what he wasn't like he first appeared in the show as Lex Luthor, but it ended up turning out that he wasn't Lex Luthor for real, because he came with that suit of armor joint that the black dude from Superman and Lois.
Yeah,
I forgot bro name.
I know who you're talking about though. I don't remember.
But yeah, man. Like we done stated multiple times, hundreds of times, you know what I'm saying? There's hella excitement being experienced over here for what this movie is about to bring to the table.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Superman without Batman is just Superman, no extra. It's just about to be a good old Man of Steel. You know what I mean? So I think this is gonna be amazing. I'm really excited. A lot of people were making it like, oh, this guy looks whack and Superman, his suit looks whack. And it's like, it really don't look whack, bro. Like, Henry Cavill's suit didn't look whack, but it wasn't that great. You know what I mean?
Like, I don't know why niggas is saying his suit look whack. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. Niggas be they be formulating they opinions off of screenshots on social media. That be the problem. It's like, bro, you gotta see the suit in motion first before you judge it, bro.
Before you judge it, yeah.
For real.
100%. You need to give it a chance before. That's why it's like, even with, and I mean, we can close it out now because I know you gotta finish it out, but even with the Thor movies, Thor's one of my favorite characters. Slade will tell you, Thor's one of my favorite characters. You know what I mean? So I'm always disappointed in his movies, but I always give him a chance.
Wait, you ain't like none of it. That's gonna be another video for another day type shit. This was.
Those movies were not good. I don't care what nobody says.
All right, so let us know what y'all think about the trailer in the comments. You feel me? We went 40 minutes on that trailer reaction video, but it's all good. Let us know what y'all excited about, what y'all don't like, what y'all did like, you know, who y'all excited to see, what characters that we didn't see in the trailer do y'all think will possibly show up in the movie. Will we get any other Justice League appearances in this movie? Let us know, man. We want to hear it all, man. Start the conversation, spark it up in the comments. As always, your boy Game Changer. Real Game Changers always came from cartridges. Big shouts out to my dog, I don't know what to call him. Big shouts out to my dog Tajadeen for joining the video today. You know what I'm saying? My boy brought a lot of depth to the video. I'm excited for him to keep returning, you know what I'm saying, to the channel and bringing some more of that pizzazz for real. But yeah, man, y'all just stay tuned, man. We got more content on the way, bro. Appreciate y'all locking in.